Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Throwback. I'm Sherm, and uh, it's been a while since I did a show. I think about 8 days, 9 days, something like that. I was waiting to kind of get through the holiday cause part of me wanted to get on here and talk about that whole Thanksgiving shit. Like, um, when we gonna stop calling it Thanksgiving? I see Turkey Day, this, that. We get so offended by, like, say if it was, say, Clan Recognition Day or the clan giving or some shit like that, where it's some kind of way they celebrating the past and this and this and that and shit like that. We'd be outraged. We'd be outraged. But I think we should stop calling Thanksgiving Thanksgiving. Come up with another name. Family Day. I like Family Day. Family Day, something like that. But whatever. So everybody in their feelings, you get on there and talk about, oh, y'all bugging out with this Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. We need to stop that shit. We need to stop. That's that brainwash shit. We need to stop that shit. You know what I mean? The man tell us this what we gonna do and this how we gonna do it, and we do it. But anyway, so that's that. Billy D. Williams. Let's get on Billy D. Williams. Woo, 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 woo. So Billy D. Williams comes out and he says that he's fluid, he's gender fluid. Yeah, gender fluid. And he recognizes or sees himself as feminine and not masculine. And I'm like, all them years, all the movies, his whole persona, his whole Hollywood image was the sexy brother from the hood that's cool and this and this and that and the ladies man and all this. So when you making your money, you making sure you make it seem like that, and that's what you doing and shit. And then when at the end, it's all a lie. It was all an act. It was all an image that Hollywood gave me to run with. They killing the black man off, man. They killing the strong. They killing the strong. What they doing is the black man was the strongest, the most dominant, is the most dominant, the strongest. Let's go science. We ain't talking about my black pride and all that. Let's go science. Black is the original, so black was the strongest. So a black male should be the strongest because black was the original. Black woman, exactly. We're going to be stronger than other because we the original, right? Science. Let's go science because that's where all the life started with us. Now, so they taking the strongest male gene that's out there and they making it feminine. That's what they are in the process of doing. Making the black man, the black gene, what we had, the edge that we had over them physically, they mentally dampening it. They mentally diluting it. Mentally watering it down and shit. And that's what they doing right now. So you got all of these guys coming out, men coming out and woo. It's ridiculous. Shout out to Blastmaster KRS-One. He's still rhyming at 60 years old. Dude, 60 years old, still rhyming. He dropped a joint, the other mixtape or whatever. It's pretty decent. And that's about 20. That's about 20 if you count. He's still doing his thing. He said he's going to be spitting till he's 70 years old. Word up. So that's why I say, like, a person like Jay, I don't see Jay rhyming just for the love of rhyming. Nah, he a businessman now. He a businessman. That's why I said, the things that they switched over, like the hottest rapper now ain't actually the hottest rapper lyrically. The hottest rapper with sales and who they say is the hottest rapper. So is that the hottest rapper? No, it's not. It's just what they got us believing. Joe Brown, my new idol. He wants to debate the Breakfast Club. Yeah, that's my new idol. Joe Brown be going off on Twitter, calling heads soggy. What do he call them? Soggy Pop Tarts. He called Charlemagne the God and all them soggy Pop Tarts. Because they help. They help. When you got a show like that, you got to think about it like this. When you got a show, whether it's a movie show, a radio talk show, any kind of show or whatever, anything like that, it's in Hollywood, you're going to have to play by Hollywood rules. So you're going to have to, it's going to be certain things that you're going to have to say, certain things that they not going to let you say. There's certain agendas you're going to push, certain directions they going to want to steer the show in. That's just the way it is. I got my robe on, y'all. It's early in the morning. See, camouflage, just in case somebody acting stupid, I could get out there in the grass and camouflage on their ass, pop a shot. White quarterback in Pittsburgh allegedly clawed the defensive lineman in the Browns the N-word while they was fighting. Brother took the helmet off, smashed him in the head and all of that. And so I checked it out, right? And if somebody called me nigga, matter of fact, let's rewind. Let's go back to this story. When I was in the Army, we was getting ready to go take our shots to go to the desert. They gotta give you all these shots, round of shots and all that. Gang of shots. I mean, we was getting shots all the time. So when we in the gym one day, lined up and all that, you know, you got all the officers and all this stuff around or whatever. And tall white guy, because even when I was in the Army, I think I was like 5. I'm gonna say I got there, I was 5'6", 5'7". I still kept growing, but I was like 5. I was a little dude, 5'6". I'm gonna say 5'6", 5'7". 165, 160, some shit like that, right? No, nigga. Tall white guy in the gym. Something, nigga. When he cut in front of me. Something. And looked back and said, nigga to me. But it's all the officers and all of these people around and everything, right? So, I fucked him up there. I probably got in trouble. Whoa. It's okay. Right after we left the gym, left out of there, I walked across the street, upstairs to the floor where me and him live on the same floor in the barracks. Staircase right there. I can see the other stairs coming up. Okay, here it comes. Soon as that first foot came through the door, what? Dead in the face. Fucking him up. What? Right? They snatched me off of them, take me downstairs. Sergeant Bond. Shout out to Sergeant First Class Bond. Sergeant Bond. He says, hey, Holloway, you can't be hitting on the soldiers like that. Looked him in the face and said, hey, Sergeant Bond, if he call me nigga again, I'ma fuck him up again. You don't want me to fuck him up no more? Tell him don't call me nigga. Because if he call me nigga again, Sergeant Bonds, I'ma fuck him up again. Right? Sergeant Bond, get out of here, right? Now, fast forward to this shit with the football player. If somebody call me boy, nigga, any of that shit, and it come out some white person mouth, yeah, I'm gonna spaz out right there. Or I might but once I jump on his ass, like old boy did, and they come to me and go, yo, Sean, why you do that? Why you, nigga, you say nigga. We was in the huddle, I was trying to get his ass, I was on his ass, and he called me a nigga, all bets is off, helmet off, I'm gonna fuck him up. I don't give a fuck about these games, y'all, they suspended him 12 games, 11 games. I don't give a fuck about these motherfucking games. I don't give a fuck about that money. And on game one of me coming back, let another white boy say the same shit to me, I'ma fuck him up again too. Word up. Cause you need to not be checking me. You need to be checking the motherfuckers that's saying the dumb shit. But anyway, so he get in there, he said he didn't say why he spazzed out, hit dude with the helmet or whatever. And that day, to the media, he didn't say he said nigga this and this and that. He waited until he went to the meeting with the NFL to try to get his games and the suspension and all that, how much, and then he tried to say it. See, I would have been saying that shit, they would have been pulling me off the field. Saying, yo, this motherfucker tell me nigga again, I'ma fuck him up again. They would have been hearing that the whole time. The white boy came out and said he didn't say it. The league don't really believe him. And there you go. I'll fuck dude up. Yeah, he didn't say anything until he got suspended to 12 games. I'd fuck him up. Oh, I wrote this one down. I got a black man out there that's a judge, Joe Brown, that agree with me. Joe, I don't know. I try to talk him into watching the show, tell me what he think, cause you know he be watching that bullshit, The Breakfast Club. If you watching they bullshit, you can watch my shit, Joe. My shit more entertaining, bro. This is one of the things Joe wrote. Assessment of today's American society, and as a black man born in this country that paid my dues, I earned the right to speak on the shit going on in my country. It's a fact. Especially if you're a judge. If you're a judge like Joe Brown, you really bought the American dream. Did all of the things that you needed to do to be successful in American society for a black man. So yeah, you get up there, you definitely, if I was a judge doing a talk show right now, imagine how cocky, arrogant, confident, sure of myself I would be as a judge sitting over there. But anyway, he said, right to speak his mind, shit going on in my country, and if it's not my country, this was my question, and if it's not my country, why I need a visa to leave then? This ain't my country. It's always telling me go back to my country. This ain't my country, so why I can't leave? Because y'all need us here to pay taxes. This one got me. A gay dance teacher, right? Because, you know, we don't supposed to say nothing about no gay people. Because they don't do nothing wrong. Because you gay, you living a perfect life above reproach, above any type of anything from anybody. Because you gay. You know, you higher standards. Whatever. But a gay teacher, former reality star contestant on a dance show on Lifetime called, and I said it figures, a dance show on Lifetime, diagnosed with HIV in 2012, right? Hooked up with the 16-year-old boy in 2015 without telling him he was HIV positive, and started having a relationship with the 16-year-old boy, because the 16-year-old boy was on the dance team, and because dude was on TV, the dude was, they even had a dance team called a Dancerettes. Yeah, that was the name of their team, Dancerettes. So he didn't find out until I think last year to early this year, late last year, that the teacher was HIV positive, and that's when he went to his parents and was like, yo, I think I need to get tested, woo, 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 woo. He was going on trial 2 weeks ago before he pled guilty. He pled guilty to it, right? And didn't go on trial and shit. They ain't even talking about this shit. He was 26. The boy was 16 when he met the guy. Met him on social media. The dude come to trial for the Dancerettes. And the dance teacher got two more similar cases. A boy 17 and a man 16. And so he going around. Damn, that shit crazy. Going around giving, and for me, man, somebody like that, it's already bad enough you going around and you having sex with the little boys, but you doing that and you giving people HIV and all of that shit, man. You need the death penalty. You really do. If not the death penalty, you can't come outside no more, cause you don't know how to act right. You come out, you gonna end up motherfucker having sex with somebody again. That's what you gonna do. So you need to get the death penalty. Like sometimes people just need to get shot. You just need to get shot, executed, gassed up, whatever you say, capital punishment, whatever term makes you feel nice and happy. Antonio Gladney, I saw this one. This one bugged me out. Antonio Gladney in Mississippi killed his moms on Mother's Day 2017. And he was another one getting ready to go on trial until this month. And he copped to it instead of going to trial. He killed his moms on Mother's Day, 2017, after using flowers in a Mother's Day card to convince her to let him in the house. Then he killed her. Yeah, Joe Brown on Twitter calling people soggy Pop-Tarts. That shit made my day. Here go one. I told my man's Black. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Black. Word up. Shout out to Black. Salute. But big up to Tyler Perry. It was a couple. Y'all probably seen it. Couple in Mexico. The guy got sick. And they had to go to the Mexican hospital. Get there in ICU, treat him. They give him a bill for 3 days for $14,000. He said, I don't got $14,000 cash. They want cash. They want like right now. I tell you, them cruises, I'm telling you, the other countries do not like those cruises. They do not. They don't like what the cruises do. They don't like it. They don't like the cruises coming through. They not really getting the money off of it. The commerce and all of that and this and that. It's like you sneaking in and getting a vacation without them benefiting from it. But I digress. So you get they get the bill. He said, yo, I got 7. They said, no, we want the 14. They try to leave. They throw them in a room and got guards, got them the windows locked and everything. Ain't letting them leave. They gonna keep them there prisoners. And they would have ended up in jail. That's where they would have ended up at. A week or two there, they ended up in jail. But so they got this bill. They go on Good Day America and all of this shit. You would think Good Day America would give them the $14,000 for doing the fucking interview, but no, that's too much money for the big company to do. Even though the commercials, just the commercial ads alone that they ran while they was doing that story would have paid for the fucking hotel. I mean the hospital. But I digress. Tyler Perry though, soon as he saw it, paid their bill. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't co-signing all that dress shit and all that shit and all of that. Like I said, I got no problem with working with nobody. I got no problem with exchanging ideas. You know what I'm saying? I'll explain to you the problem I have with stuff when you ask me. I got no problem. I ain't gonna be like, I just don't like it. Oh, I don't like that. I'm mad. I'm happy. I ain't gonna be that. I'm gonna tell you some shit. But Tyler paid the medical bill for the black couple. Word up. What's that saying? Help. 14,000. Yeah, 14,000. Okay. Yo, here go one. I wrote down this. Remember when we used to say back in the days, as fighters, yo, I bust your shit, boy. Talking that, I bust your shit. Now you say that make you sound like some. They changed everything. You can't say nothing no more. It's like, yo, word up. It's like you gotta say pause and no homo. It's crazy. It's crazy. They killing it. They killing it. Not that new wet Pop-Tart shit. Yeah, exactly. So a 20-year-old young sister used her phone to record the 18-year-old loading a gun. Oh yeah, that shit was sad. The 20-year-old sister watching the guy load his gun and telling her how he gonna kill her and shoot her with it, and he turned around and did it. Yeah, explain how he gonna use this to light her up, wipe the bullets off first, then killed her. Gets caught with the girl in his van. He drove around with the girl after he shot her in the passenger van in the passenger seat. At the arraignment, mom gets arrested too because they got a call of him calling, telling mama to run to the house and get rid of the gun. So I wrote some others in that situation. Mama, you can't ride for your son. His choice is left. You gotta say you like. See, that's a parental. Sometimes like. Yeah, you could look at that moment, but somewhere way, way before we got to that, the shit done went off the rails as far as the parent, just the relationship. You even if you did it, okay, you won't be supportive of your son after he killed somebody like that, did some horrific crime like that. Your son called you, listen, son, you gotta turn yourself in. That's the best thing to do. Turn yourself in, show remorse. Maybe you could look forward to some kind of ending at the end where you might get out in 25 years or something like that. Own up, take remorse for it, and own up to your shit. All this other shit, it's too late for that. The love affair, this was another thing. The love affair with these bad guys. Young sisters, young sisters, young sisters, young sisters, young sisters. And big sisters. You gotta get better at choosing these men, man. That thug life, that thug life, that gangster, that slim. You know, I'm looking for slim out there, Queenie. Yo. Like you gotta know when you gotta be smart. You gotta know when the red light is, red flags is, and you gotta gotta back up out of that. Word. Y'all need to start learning to love nerds, geeks, dudes with books, jobs, plans, not guys lost with guns in their hands. See how I be rhyming sometimes? I don't be meaning to do it. Yes, I do. 45s. For a girl? Yeah. Yeah. A 45. He shot her with a 45. Hey, this is what gender neutral looks like. This is what gender neutral look like with that gender fluid shit, Billy D. Because look what's gonna happen. You got the basketball player, female, the college basketball player in Atlanta got caught with the 5 dudes and stuff doing the stick up. You got this right here. So you got young women more and more acting and doing things just like dude. Because think about it. The prison population, they got like the max amount of black men in there they could have. They still putting us in there, but they got the max amount. Who the next people that they could lock up? Women. So we got to start telling them that, selling it as, hey, yo, ain't no male, ain't no female, just us out here. And live your life and this and that. And then we going to squeeze it so when the negativity start, and y'all start doing the negativity, y'all going to end up in jail and them prison terms too. Word. Because it was funny. It was like, I'm reading that story about the young girl getting shot by her boyfriend. He wiping off the bullets and this and that. And then in the next story that I started reading was the joint about the Kenshaw State University starting point guard, Kamaya Street, gets arrested in connection with the murder of a man they did a stick up. So she got charged with 8 counts. Murder, 3 counts. Assault, whoa. They got the first 48-hour show dedicated to it. She probably gonna be on there in a minute too. They gonna have that show on there. They got the two cops, the little bow-legged cop and a little Spanish cop, Rico Suave. I called them Rico Suave and Gregory Hines on the ID channel. They arrested four other men. Tried to rob them. Yeah, she going. That's what gender bland, no favor look like. Yeah, young gangster sisters. Yeah, find you a nerd and chill out, man. I know, y'all. It's hard out there. I wrote that. But y'all got to start coming up with some better, more positive, creative ways to show the passion they fuck with in school. There you go, show the passion. Cause you go to school, everybody I talk to, they'll say, oh, I used to want to dream about being this when I was little. I used to want to be this when I was little. Like, ain't too many black people that go into school and come out with their dreams intact. That's what they do. And I'm totally convinced now that that's all school is there to do. Kill your dreams and sell you on the bullshit. Society. So, cause look, these is all the people I'm gonna say that you encounter that's gonna kill your dream. The school workers, people on the streets that you deal with, certain professors that you encounter, social worker, teacher, doctor. Oh, do you see yourself as a 3-year-old little boy or little girl? Doctors and shit. The professionals in your neighborhood, like you might have a dude that work for the MTA, and because you hang out on the corner or whatever, he think you ain't shit. How is that? You right in the same neighborhood with me. How is you that much better than me? Like, that's the type of shit that they do. Yo, use all that shit for fuel. Word, use all that shit for fuel. Moms, pops don't want you dating their child, prove them wrong. You can't make the team, prove them wrong. Won't last in the army, prove them wrong. Can't get a good job, be a good person, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Or prove them right. Or don't do nothing at all. Bad damn parenting. Okay. Anthony Jerome Lewis, 46 in Maryland, gives his 14-year-old daughter a shotgun and tells 14-year-old son, and tells him to end it now when the child tells him he's suicidal. Whew. Then forces his hand and puts his hand on the gun and all that and this and this and that. What happened? He pulled the trigger. He said he wasn't abusing him. He was in the first make him fully appreciate. Appreciate what? Look, my next thought. Sometimes you gotta say fuck a family member, parent, child. My father currently blocked in my phone. So y'all know, okay. So I saw him at 11, 2 pair of sneakers, maybe 2 hours. 15, I seen him 30 minutes tops, maybe 15 minutes, came through with 2 or 3 of his friends trying to front like he, father of the year, gave me $100. That's 15. 18, I seen him. That was the last time I seen him, 18 years old. And we talked in the park for a little bit. And that was the last time I seen him. But let him tell it. We supposed to have a great relationship. We supposed to be hunky-dory. We supposed to be able to chat on the phone for hours and all this. Delusional. So he's currently blocked. So I say that to say, sometimes, man, you got to do what you got to do, man. Other people might not like it. Other people might not think that, like, oh, I wouldn't handle it that way, Sharon. I wouldn't have my father blocked. Well, you ain't me. And you know, I tried to be cool. So y'all, I tried to be cool and this and that, and boo, boo, boo. But you know, he ended want to talk about moms, want to try to clean up his shit, cause it's all about making himself feel good on the inside, cause he getting closer to the end. So when you start getting closer to the end, you want to get shit right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wrote some shit down here, delusional shit. I talk about myself too much. He wasn't around, didn't know nothing about me. How can you know something about me if I don't tell you? So it wasn't like nothing. Like even as an adult, he didn't give a fuck about me. It just was more about I want to talk to you and get stuff off my chest so I can feel good. Fuck you. Dude ain't show me how to do shit. I had to learn how to do all. I had to learn how to be a man on my own. So yo, sometimes you just shit. What you gonna do, man? Life is what it is. Didn't give a fuck about me growing up. Shit, fuck with me. People getting allowance and all that. I guess I'm going into this so you can see that yo. Sometimes we all got our shit, man. You got to deal with. Shit ain't fair. Shit, you know, shit should have been different for you. But what the fuck you gonna do? Sit around at 20 and cry about my father not being the fuck it. I'll figure it out. Fuck him. Fuck it. People getting allowances from their father. That used to really burn me. I think that's the thing that I remember the most was not getting an allowance from my pops. On everybody else, home people, friends was getting motherfucking allowance from their pops or whatever. Not me and Tim. Yeah, because we didn't have father around. Shit was rough. Through that, in spite of it, I did me, came up with only a plan for me that I believed in. Because I had to. And despite that, as a father that tried to do what I got to do, part of me wish it was different. But you know what you going to do. Yeah, his ass got blocked 2-3 years ago. I don't even know now. I think it's 2 years ago. Word. I look at it like this. I'm a king. This my you know, this my territory, this my kingdom. The nigga got exiled. You don't come back off exilation. Fuck out of here. Exile, get out of here. So, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade. And his son. So they took a picture. Gabrielle Union, they little baby girl that they just had, and the son who wants to be a daughter with the little crop top on and the little waist and the little thing. He gonna turn into Magic Johnson's son, EJ. He gonna be like Magic Johnson. So he came out the picture. I don't know what I do, but we would have to have a talk about, yo, check this out. When it's you and your friends do your thing, and you're around me and this and that, I'm going to need something different. I can't have my son looking like my little daughter with a crop top on and his belly button pierced and he ain't taking a pit. Nah, come on, son. Come on, tighten up. Wear a sweatsuit. I don't care. Come on, man, tighten that up. But anyway, so he came out and he took the picture. The son got on fingernail polish and all of this, looking like... And I get it. Dwayne, and it's funny, I was telling somebody, Dwayne Wade sitting around and he's arguing with social media over his child and everything, similar to, you know, the role that typically or used to be the woman would be in. The moms would be defending her child, her right for her child to do this and that. And meanwhile, Gabrielle in the workplace and shit. The you know, even though Dwayne Wade got his money, but Gabrielle in the workplace and she dealing with the man and the oppression and the racism, and I'm just like, yo, they just be really, oh man, they really be working it. They really be working it. So yeah, but it's that life, man. You get in that life, man. You just, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing to see it happen, and it's happening in slow motion, like the motherfucker at the end of the fucking Titanic or the Hindenburg, where the motherfucker the Hindenburg going down and it's crashing and burning in slow motion. That's how it's doing, man. Cause it's Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm not lying. This the United States is Sodom and Gomorrah. A woman got flesh-eating disease. And change the subject. A woman got flesh-eating disease in her eyes. If she got it in her eyes or something, and it started eating up her eyes and shit like that, man. Then I seen a man in London got from his dog licked his face, and he got flesh-eating disease and shit from. So be careful out there, y'all. By Malcolm X, by any means necessary, you have to be productive. Figure a positive lane for yourself. You gotta do it. Be successful in life. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. Don't let nobody put a cloud over it. Don't give it up. Believe in yours, because if not you believe in your dream, who else will? You don't even believe it. Yeah, nah, it won't happen. And I'm not talking about these companionships, pets. Ooh. I'm not talking about these companionships. Pets, animals, watch the nature. Yeah, okay, this is what it was. I was like, okay, if you watch a nature show, or animal show, or something like that, you know, you see animals gonna do what they instinctively do. You know what they, even though I seen they trying to now do a study where animals is gay and all that. But anyway, so animals gonna do what they naturally supposed to do. The male gonna be the provider, make sure they got house, make sure they protected, make sure you know the women gonna get the food and this and that. Like if you confusing life, watch an Animal Channel, watch the Animal Planet one time. Watch a couple of shows, man. That's what you need to do. Because it's science. It's science. Science is science. So you had the guy, I think his name is Patrick Patterson. Yeah, Patrick Patterson, I think is his name. For the play for the Clippers. He called all black women dogs. He married a white woman, then got into it with a sister on Twitter and told her he'd go blind looking at her and all of this type of stuff and woo, 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 woo. He need to be smacked. He need to be smacked. Cause this be the thing with all you black guys out there that got all these exotic wives and stuff, that's successful and entertainers and athletes and all this. If you was a regular black dude, most of them women, 90% of them women would not be dating y'all. If Kanye wasn't Kanye, he would not have a Kardashian. He wouldn't have West Knight and Night West or whatever. He wouldn't have them. Without that, she would not have stayed with them. Period. Period. She would not have stayed with him. Word. Prison for Profits is out of control. Yeah. I was talking to Black earlier about that, man. They got like 56 prisons in North Carolina, and that's not even counting jails and this and that and boo woo woo. So when tobacco stopped being the main money maker in North Carolina, they went to prisons. Prisons is the money maker here, and prisons allow them to still be racist, where we gonna lock up black people for bails and this and this and that, and point 5 grams of weed, gonna get a motherfucker $500 bail for that dumb shit, just so they can lock motherfuckers up. That's a fact. It's a fact. Prisons for profit is out of control. You got JPay app now. You got motherfuckers. I seen they charging motherfuckers in Maryland $3 to read a book, $15 for a video chat, shit like that. Prison is hustle. Gotta put money on the phone. You got money for the sneakers, for their clothing. Yeah, this is why the bail system is fucked up like that. Here go one. So Sierra and some other chick, I don't even fucking know her name. It don't even fucking matter who she is. That was out in front of photographers, twerking, and all that. And so somebody was like, yo, that's what she does, Sierra Entertainer. I'm like, but what about her man? What about her husband, Russell Wilson, that got gobs and gobs of money, that done tried to put a little layer of respectability to her shit. He out there in the running for MVP candidate and all of this, trying to conduct, and she over here acting like a thot. What about him? What about him? Yeah, it's all right. But what about having respect for that man that's doing a lot for you? He doing a lot for you. Word up. Out here with cleaning up your shit. You out here with the nigga Future, whoever the fuck you got the kids with, and y'all fuck shit. And Russell Wilson came in there and added a layer of respectability and class to your shit. And you out here shaking your ass trying to shake the class off he gave you. Al Sharpton. He need to really, really retire. Al Sharpton is against a ban on menthol cigarettes, Newports, because it could lead to cops harassing black people, which could be true, possibly. Could be true. But Sharpton is taking money from R.J. Reynolds, the company that makes the cigarettes, and you know, his NAN, the national, whatever they call it. So and this is typical BS that they do. These guys take money from these companies, just like your boy, what's it, the clown nigga for Black Lives Matter protesting. I seen it where all the people out there getting beat up and gassed. This motherfucker over there handcuffed and taking a strategically choreographed picture with the cops. They holding them and holding them. One cop got him on this side, the other cop got him on this side, holding them so he could look at the camera and take a picture. Meanwhile, your people getting punched in the head over here. You in the mansion, the Soros mansions and shit, and chilling and getting all this money and all this. But meanwhile, that's the same thing Sharpton do. Come protest. Woo, 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 woo. I got your back. I'm here for y'all, my people. And then he getting a check. Sharpton get the money. People get hooked on the cancer-causing product. Al's mission is to spin the story right. Spin it right. Spin the story right. Say some emotional shit that they could swallow, and we good. Oh, okay, sure. Sharon Madamas. Okay. Sharon Madamas. This one I look into the future. The way a lot of young men lost 17 to 31, if gender neutral shit stays stuck, we stay co-signing it. What do you expect the young women to be in 10 to 15, 20 years? Exactly. That was my point earlier I was making. Yeah, they don't love y'all neither. Unless you shaking your ass, being a stripper, or this, or that, or twerking like Sierra. Let Sierra would have said to them peoples, yeah, nah, I done moved on from twerking, y'all. I only twerk for my man at night or my husband at night. If she'd have said some shit like, oh, yeah, they want you out there hoeing. They want you to be at your hoiest, your sluttiest. Here go one. I'm gonna go back to black brothers and slaves that was doing a thing that we don't never hear about. But before we get to that, I was saying Joe, and I agree with him. Why is it not going to be a black man on a $20 bill first? Why? If in a church they say, oh, the man is a leader and this is okay, so when you got a strong black man that's a leader and doing what he's supposed to be doing, even if it's Obama. And I ain't even gonna get into my feelings and opinion on Obama. But let's say even if we was gonna put, you can't put Obama on a $20 bill. Martin Luther King can't go on a $20 bill. Frederick Douglass. I mean, Marcus Garvey. Can't nobody go on no $20 bill. We gotta put Harriet Tubman, and we gonna make sure we use that picture. You know what I mean? So remember Aunt Jemima, the fucking box in the lake. Y'all. So now we gonna put, and like I said, the black women, y'all trying to jump ahead of us in the line and getting up there with them, and y'all don't see it. Word up, and y'all letting them drag y'all that way. Supposed to be fighting. If anything, it's supposed to be a black man and black woman. Oh, we just gonna put a black woman on there. Okay, that's cool. What about us? Oh, we ain't did shit. We ain't even did nothing to do slavery. Let the Harriet Tubman movie tell it. We ain't did nothing. All we did, we ain't do nothing. Remember shit. Doing just because off impulse. Yeah, I remember doing shit off impulse. I was mad, hungry, was broke. Shit off impulse. Shit off impulse gets you in jail nowadays. Here you go one. Bill Cosby in jail screaming, fuck the man. I ain't gonna motherfucker apologize and shit like that. Billy D out here saying, I wanna suck the man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Shit crazy. We gonna give a moment of silence too for the brother formerly known as Billy D. Williams. Yeah, Billy D. I don't know, man. You oh, man. Damn, Billy D. Now, let's talk about some other brothers that was doing their thing. Chief Asila, a.k.a. Billy Powell, led members of his tribe in Florida a valiant attempt to resist the army relocating them. He died in custody. This is in the 1800s. We got Denmark Vesey, South Carolina, 1822. Convicted of being the leader of the rising of the slave revolt plant for this was June 1822, and it was the most extensive slave revolt in history. They caught him and they convicted him. Of course, you got Nat Turner, 1831. You got Frederick Douglass. You got Marcus Garvey and the Black Legion, 1919. So Gabriel Prosser, a blacksmith who planned the slave rebellion in Richmond, Virginia, the Richmond area in 1800. You got David Walker, an African American abolitionist. I'm gonna look more into this. I'm gonna look more into him to this one. David Walker, an African American abolitionist. He did a pamphlet. I want to track down this pamphlet. The pamphlet is called "To the Colored Citizens of the World, Urging Slaves to Fight for Their Freedom." This is in 1829. So yeah, Harriet Tubman, you got plenty of black men back there that was fighting for freedom and was doing shit. But they ain't gonna tell them stories. They don't even never even tell you, like, a couple of them names I never even heard. And I love history. They not gonna tell you about these people. They not gonna tell you about these people. All they gonna do is keep with this fuck shit that that they owe. Oh, if we do a slave movie, we gonna do the slave movie we wanna do. 12 Years a Slave, Harriet Tubman, Amistad, Roots. That's what they gonna do. They ain't gonna tell us no shit, no positive brothers, no slave revolts and this and this and that. They ain't gonna tell us about that. They not. They not. They don't even want to put the movie out Samuel L. Jackson just finished doing. Samuel L. Jackson and I think two other brothers, and it's some positive about some brothers in the 60s or whatever trying to do something business wise, and they made a movie or whatever, but because of an allegation or whatever against one of the stars, they ain't even gonna release the movie because it's a positive black movie. That's why. So I came back. I know I went long today, but you know what I'm saying. I wanted to come back, get a show, do a show. I'm gonna get back at it. The other thing though too is, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just don't be more. It's like I be seeing shit. I be like, word, crazy. But yeah. So I'm gonna get back soon. Maybe the next show, Black's supposed to be back. We do a show and shit the next time. But yeah, this Big Sherm, I wanted to come back. It's like the death of the black man. Death of the black man. Word up. Toxic masculinity and all this shit. Like, how the fuck is, like, women see things different. Remember the book, Men Are From Mars, Women From Venus, or whatever the fuck that shit went? We different. We see things different. Now they want men to think like women. I can't think like a woman. I'm sorry. I can't think like a gay man. I'm sorry. I can't. And it was funny. I was talking to somebody too. Even the trans, you think about it. Black men on attack from every angle, this and this and that. And then when the black men that decide they want to put on a wig and be a transgender and this and this and that, who do they go out there and attack? Us too. They trying to motherfucking out people and this and that and trick you into thinking they a woman and whoop 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 and this and that. You end up being just as bad. You are agent of the white man. The same thing. Word. Try and get some black man to take care of you and shit like that, do for you and shit, and then talk shit about you. A fucking black man yourself. And you doing the same shit. Don't make no sense, y'all. And you can't tell me it do. But anyway, that's my show. And shit, this Sherm, word up, and I'm going to be back soon. All right, peace.